ever been asked? Describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision that affected your team during an interview and wondered how best to respond. This question can feel like a curveball, but it's more straightforward than it seems. In essence, your interviewer wants a glimpse of your decision-making skills in action. They want to see how you handle pressure, manage conflict, and navigate tricky situations that require tough calls. It's about demonstrating your ability to take charge and make decisions even if they're difficult or unpopular. But there's more. This question also seeks to explore your teamwork and leadership abilities. It's about understanding how you communicate with your team, how you consider their input, and how you manage the aftermath of your decisions. It's not just about making the decision, but how you made it and how you handled the consequences. Now that you grasp why interviewers ask this question, let's explore some variations of the question. Interviewers often rephrase their questions, so it's vital to recognize the variations. Now let's dive into the different ways this question might pop up in an interview. It could be as straightforward as, give an example of a tough decision you had to make at work, or perhaps a bit more nuanced like, tell me about a time you had to make an unpopular decision. You might also hear, describe a situation where you had to choose between two equally important priorities. Or even, have you ever had to make a critical decision that had a significant impact on your team? The list goes on. What's important to remember is that all these variations are probing the same core aspect, your decision-making skills, particularly in challenging or high-stakes situations. So don't be thrown off by the wording. Understanding these variations ensures you're always prepared, no matter how the question is asked. Now that you're familiar with the question and its variations, how should you respond? Well, let's delve into the art of crafting your response. The perfect response is like a well-crafted story. It should have a beginning, middle, and end. Start by setting the scene. Describe the situation you found yourself in. This provides context and makes your answer relatable. Next, walk your listener through your decision-making process. What were the options you considered? Why were they difficult? This shows your thoughtfulness and ability to evaluate different scenarios. Then, reveal the decision you ultimately made. This is the climax of your story, so make it count. It's crucial to be honest here. Remember, interviewers have a knack for sniffing out exaggerations or outright lies. Lastly, reflect on the impact of your decision. Did it lead to a positive outcome? How did it affect your team? What did you learn from the experience? This is your chance to highlight your growth and show the positive side of a difficult situation. Remember, being concise is key. You want to keep your listener engaged, not bore them with unnecessary details. And above all, focus on the positive. Even if the situation didn't pan out as you'd hoped, highlight what you learned from the experience. After all, every cloud has a silver lining. Having these elements in mind, let's move on to some examples. Examples often make things clearer, don't they? Let's consider two responses to the question. Describe a time when you had to make a difficult decision that affected your team. First, a less effective response might be, I usually avoid making hard decisions because I don't want to upset my team. This answer sidesteps the question and fails to demonstrate problem-solving skills or leadership. On the other hand, a more effective response could be, in my previous role as project manager, I had to decide to let go of a team member who was underperforming. I knew it would affect the team's dynamics. However, I ensured to communicate the reasons behind my decision empathetically and openly, which helped the team understand and move forward together. This response is effective because it gives a specific example, shows empathy towards the team, and demonstrates problem-solving and leadership skills. With these examples, you can now craft your perfect response. Let's do a quick recap. We've navigated the depths of the difficult decision question, recognized its many faces, and learned how to craft a stellar response. We've dissected examples, good and bad, understanding why they shine or fall flat. It's all about showcasing your problem-solving skills, leadership, and ability to handle pressure. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep practicing your responses and you'll ace your interview in no time. Good luck. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, please hit that subscribe button for more helpful content. Got questions or ideas? Comment below or connect with me on LinkedIn, especially if you're exploring opportunities or hiring. Remember, it only takes one opportunity to transform your career journey. Keep striving and stay optimistic. Your persistence will pay off. Peace and success to you.